sweeties, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ronnie, and this is the second part of our new series where we rebuild the 21 Chic Street apartment building, and we're dividing each apartment into two micro apartments. This apartment is intended for an actress, and since we're in all these micro apartments, we're going to use this double futon badge from City Living. I just picked one of the swatches, and in this particular apartment, I opt for this light beige, grayish, and slightly blue badge. So that's basically where the whole color scheme is coming from. I have to say, since I've started with the apartment that you can see there in the background, with the one intended for the lawyer, this one has probably the most peculiar shape. I was struggling a lot to fit everything in. I'm not sure how many tiles we have here. I think we might have even more tiles than we had in the apartment before, but the shape is like the L shape is like so weird, and it was so difficult to come up with something. Although now that I watch it, I realize I kind of knew the placement of things right from the beginning, but to make it work, it took a lot of time, honestly. Now, I knew that, I imagined an actress living here. I knew I had to use these posters from, and now give me a second. Is that from a Moschino pack? I think it's Moschino, but I might be mistaken. Give me a second, I'll check. Of course, it's not Moschino, it's the vintage glamour pack. Never mind, sorry. But of course, these posters seemed very fitting, but something about it, since I kind of wanted to make this apartment more opulent, maybe use some items that would just give you the notion of, okay, this is someone who is famous or really, really wants to be famous. I felt like those posters seemed too flat, and in the end, I combined them together with a different picture, and it's a base game picture. And resizing those two, I achieved this effect where those posters have their own frame. I feel like it was something that I was just experimenting with. So I think, unfortunately, I did that, and I wasn't recording at that moment. So I think you won't be able to see the process, just the result. So sorry for that. Every now and then that happens, and it bugs me so much, really. Honestly, I hate it when I do that, but every now and then I just sit, at my computer, and I'll just, I'll start recording in a couple of seconds. I just want to try this and that, and then I do a couple of more things, and then I realize, oh, hell no, I'm not recording. Damn it. So I think that's exactly what happened in here as well. So I thought I would point that out, even you can't actually see it in the video, so that you can at least then take a look at those pictures. When I was talking about resizing those posters and pictures, I think it's important to highlight the fact that I don't have any mods or CCs. So this resizing was available in the game itself. I didn't have to do anything specific. So if you're also if you don't have any mods, or you can't even have them because you're playing on console, I think it's still something that you should do. And now you see the result. You see it there? It looks so good with this frame. I was genuinely surprised that it fit. But I think it looks so nice, and it all, like, you know, everything just looks so much more luxurious, let's say. But now I'm working on the like office corner. This sim has only a laptop. I thought that having like a massive computer was like not making a lot of sense to me. I thought that something portable would be more reasonable for an actor or for an actress, so that they can maybe go to a cafe and look for new job offers there. So yeah, so I'm using that. Also, probably important to mention, I don't own the Get Famous expansion pack, which would probably come in handy here, but honestly, I don't think it's that necessary, and it's actually one of the packs that I am not that inclined to own. I don't think it's that interesting a pack for a builder, so that's very much down on my list of packs, and I want to get some others first. So now I'm working on the bedroom, or rather like the area where the bed is situated, since this is a very open floor plan. We're not dividing rooms in here, so everything is just one big room. But I think, since, like I said at the beginning, this is such a weird shape of an apartment, it kind of separates the space nicely, I think, and I think it's enough. Like, this would make sense to me, honestly, this type of apartment. Okay, maybe the kitchen is way too close to the bedroom, but you know, if you want to quickly make your breakfast, it's right there. Decorating the kitchen now, I'm just going to use a very or I'm just going to apply a very minimal approach to this. There's not much space. You need, of course, one area where you can prepare the food, so that it's going to remain bare. I'm not going to place any items there. Adding some lightings, and I think I'm going to add this piece to make it at least a bit more interesting and still functional. So we're adding some last touches. Now I'm realizing, I hope I'm realizing it right now, that we should have some awards here. So I'm placing them everywhere around this apartment. I guess if someone had that many trophies and awards, they probably wouldn't be living in such a tiny apartment, but who knows what kind of awards those are. You can see that there's already one of the trophies waiting here in the bathroom. I'm not sure whether you're familiar with that story, but I think it was possibly Kate Winslet who said that she keeps her Oscar trophy in her bathroom, so that when her friends or some guests come to her place and then they excuse themselves and go to the bathroom, they can have their own moment there and hold the Oscar and practice their speech. So I thought it would be fun to recreate this story in here as well. I think it's quite a cute story, and why not, go to your bathroom or anywhere where you have a mirror and go practice a speech, and go do it now, because this video is coming to the end. I very much thank you for watching. All necessary information is going to be written down below, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.